Scientists say they're looking at a big leap forward in stem cell research. 3 separate research teams working in the U.S. and Japan say they've produced the equivalent of embryonic stem cells, but without having to destroy human embryos.
From a scientific point of view, this is really one of the most exciting things that have come out of research on embryonic stem cells.
The research teams reprogrammed skin cells from adult mice, making them behave like embryonic stem cells. Until recently, scientists didn't think that was possible.
Absolutely not. Even 2 years ago, if you had asked me, I would have thought that's a crazy idea.
Stem cells are prized because they can develop into all types of tissue. Scientists say they could be the key to replacing diseased organs or fighting diseases like Parkinson's disease or diabetes. What's not clear, however, is whether what worked with mice will work with humans.
Today,
and that goes to the heart of the current debate on Capitol Hill. Democrats and Republicans sparring over a bill to loosen restrictions on federal funding for embryonic stem cell research.
there is a national consensus. There's a strong majority in the House and the Senate, and there's one thing stopping that, and that's a stubborn president.
You're talking about spare embryos now, but if it ever did work, especially when we have an ethical alternative that does work, but if it ever did work, it would mean requiring the killing of millions of embryos.
On this vote, the yeas are 200.
The legislation passed, but the president is threatening a veto, and Democrats don't have the votes to override it. Stem cell researchers say the new development could be a starting point for discussing alternatives to embryonic stem cell research, but they say it's much too early to view it as an alternative until more research is done. Mike Gracia, The Associated Press.